Hello everyone, it's Dr. Manjiri Nadkarni, Ayurvedic MD, registered holistic nutritionist, back today for another session of Wellness Wednesday. So, for today's session, we are going to talk about joint pain. We have all seen how our joints get aggravated during the autumn season, which is the Vata season according to Ayurveda, and that is why I have chosen this topic. And often, while we talk about severe joint pain, the causes are ignored, right? So, these are some unlikely connections you'll find that are causing you to have severe achy joints. And often, you may be diagnosed with conditions like osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis or any other joint conditions, but there could be some of these five imbalances lying at the root, which could also be worsening your pain, your inflammation associated with your joints. So let's get started. So, my number one reason that's often overlooked when it comes to your joint health is your gut inflammation, right? So, often chronic inflammation from gut health related issues is one of the main causes that can impact your immune function. So, any imbalance in your gut is going to lead to inflammation. It will eventually lead to painful joints, tender joints, stiffness in the joints. And often, when we talk about intestinal permeability or leaky gut, undigested food particles, toxins can enter your bloodstream easily and they can trigger an immune response, and then this inflammation can travel to your joints, cause joint pain, cause joint stiffness. This is how the pathology of rheumatoid arthritis can happen. This is also how the pathology of several conditions that are autoimmune and they affect your joints. This is exactly how that occurs, right? So this is the number one condition. So if you want to really get rid of this joint pain, this joint inflammation, you have to make adjustments to your diet to improve your gut health. In Ayurveda, we focus primarily on Agni, primarily on your digestive tract, primarily on your gut, because that is the one system that reacts with the external, and that is the one system, your digestive system is the one that is then going to determine, how strong your joints are, how strong your bones are, how good quality of blood tissue and other tissues you have, right? So making sure your digestion is strong, making sure you're not creating a lot of inflammation because of the foods you're eating or because of gut related issues. So if you are struggling with joint pain and you have tried everything, nothing seems to work, set up a 15-minute call with me. We can discuss more and we can focus on improving your gut health so you can be joint pain free. Second one is hidden food sensitivities. There are so many sessions where I have talked about food sensitivities as one of the main culprits of various conditions, right? Gluten is extremely common when it comes to joint pain. Dairy could trigger joint pain in certain people. Soy could also be one of the culprits. And one of the most common ones that I have seen in my practice relating to joint pain are nightshades, tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, eggplants. And these are also some of the foods that are eaten on a daily basis, right? So if you are someone who's following the standard American diet or the Western diet, you're going to have potatoes probably every day. You're going to have tomatoes probably every day. You're going to eat peppers. A lot of my clients absolutely love peppers, and those are some of their favorite vegetables. And eggplants are also eaten very commonly, right? So these are nightshades and they can trigger joint inflammation. One thing to understand here is you have to undergo a food sensitivity testing, or you could undergo an elimination diet. So I love food sensitivity testing. I use it in my practice. I do muscle testing for sensitivities to be able to help you understand what exactly you're reacting to. Are you reacting to gluten? Are you reacting to nightshades? Are you reacting to dairy? Because taking the wrong food out of your diet does not matter. If you're not sensitive to it, a gluten free diet is not going to help you much. If you're not sensitive to nightshades, taking the nightshades out is not going to help you much. But if you are sensitive to these or any of these foods, it's going to make a huge difference. So make sure you book an appointment. We can talk more, we can get your sensitivities tested, and we can make sure that you are started on a proper elimination diet. So that was my point number 2. Now, point number 3 is chronic low grade inflammations, right? So, if you are someone who is prone to bacterial infections, if you have a history of Lyme disease, if you have viral infections like EB virus, your body is constantly in this heightened immune activity state where it's constantly fighting the bacteria, it's constantly fighting those viruses, and there is going to be this constant inflammatory response from your body. And this is where joint pain can be a very common feature. So if you are someone who has chronic joint pain and you've tried everything and the joints are very severe, getting tested for Lyme, getting tested for EB virus is going to be one way to get started. And there are various herbs that can actually help. So I have clients where, they are diagnosed with certain viruses, they are diagnosed with infections like Lyme, and you can definitely use certain protocols, especially herbs can act fantastic. Certain supplements like vitamin C, selenium, zinc can work fantastic in this situation. And we can also use a lot of natural anti-inflammatories like turmeric to help you with the joint pain, and these are also going to support kill the virus or the bacteria, right? So, turmeric, also ginger, are antiviral, antibacterial herbs. So, you could use those as well. The fourth point why someone could have severe joint pain is toxic overload from poor detoxification. If I had to put a penny aside or a dollar aside for every patient that I saw who was constipated, the jar would be more than full now. So, constipation is extremely common, but constipation in the long term can be very dangerous because what ends up happening is your body starts becoming more and more toxic, right? So, whatever should be cleaned out of the body does not get cleaned out, especially if you're constipated, chronically constipated, and there can be a toxic buildup of different substances in your body. So toxic buildup could be due to heavy metal, lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic. There are so many heavy metals in the environment. Your body could have toxicity because of these. Pesticides or any kind of pollutants could also be causing a lot of toxic buildup in your body, especially organs like liver, kidneys, lymphatic systems are related to cleaning out these toxins. And if they are overwhelmed, if they are overloaded, or if they are not functioning properly, you are not going to clear these substances out of the body. And what ends up happening is you can struggle with severe joint pain, right? So if you are having chronic constipation, number one thing you have to do is you have to make efforts to regulate your bowel. And especially with Ayurvedic medicine, we want to make sure that you're also detoxifying from a cellular perspective, not just a gut perspective. So feel free to set up an appointment and we can discuss more. And you need to make sure that you are not constipated. At the same time, we can start adding some liver supportive foods or herbs that will detoxify the liver. We can add a lot of antioxidant rich foods. We can add more hydration, and we can add various therapies that are going to help your body safely eliminate all these toxins from getting stored in your body. So, number four reason why you are having severe joint pain, which you may not be aware of, is that your body is extremely toxic due to buildup of either heavy metals, pesticides, or pollutants, and you have not been cleaning it up, right? Now, number five is something that you may find very strange, but hormones can affect your joints too. Estrogen, cortisol have anti-inflammatory properties, so they can help with bone density, they can also help with lubrication of joints. When women undergo menopause, especially, there is a drop in the estrogen, and this drop in the estrogen can lead to lowered lubrication of the joint, and increased risk of joint inflammation. If someone has a lot of stress on the body, chronic stress is also going to create more inflammation and create more pain in the joints. And that is why balancing your hormones is the key if you want to support your joint health, especially if you are in the menopausal age, right? So, using certain adaptogens like ashwagandha can support your joints at this time, but ensuring that you're eating a healthy diet, you have a healthy lifestyle, which is going to optimize your estrogen, optimize your progesterone, and you do not get into early menopause or early perimenopause, right? If you're having a lot of fluctuations in these hormones, they can affect your joints, causing severe joint pain. So, this is my topic for today. I have discussed all about 5 hidden reasons you're struggling with severe joint pain. If you are interested more to get to the root of your joint pain, we can work together to figure out the best diet, the best lifestyle for you that can support you eliminate this joint pain. Feel free to book your 15-minute free consultation by messaging me now. And for the next Wellness Wednesday, we are going to talk specifically about osteoarthritis and how Ayurveda and Ayurvedic diet and lifestyle can help you improve osteoarthritis. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next Wednesday. Till then, have a fantastic week. Bye for now.